Shalom, shalom. When the real Hebrew Israelites come to city week in and week out, they prophesy the downfall of America. Before we get started, like always, we want to send all praises, honor, and glory out to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, B'Kakura.
To the apostles and elders, to JMS out of New York, we send them on to the well, to the brethren of the world, which looks truth, out here on the four corners. We send salutations. With that, we just go do a tour. You hear Esau in the background, the centurions
Put your
and
hand
shit.
up there.
Bringing buzzers and shit like that. Why? Because this pestilence and shit that's out here is starting to get to their ass. Yeah.
I'm gonna get that Matthew 24.
They're doing that stuff. And we just gonna deal with all this pestilence that's out here in this world. That this Edomite is hopefully going to go away, but it's not going to.
It's not gonna go away. No damn. And I'm gonna tell you that the public school gonna stay closed.
That's right.
Ain't gonna be no damn tunes.
That's right. So all you mothers that told y'all kids to get a good education, but like that shit about to go out the window, huh?
An education.
Get an education. That shit like you get ready to go out the window now, huh, baby?
All right. Matthew 24 verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See ye be not troubled.
Right. See, the men of the Lord will know this truth. We're not troubled under this stuff. And when matter of fact, we rejoicing in it. People been drinking toasts and all kinds of stuff to this calamity and shit that's planned. Why? Because we know that this has to happen for the kingdom of heaven and our rulership to come to play.
Right. You idiots, you get stabbed on Baltimore gallons of water.
Right.
Like that jackass down there.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. This show ain't for kids. I just got to put that out. You know, we saw your video.
This isn't meant for kids.
Right.
This is a video of educational purposes.
Right.
If somebody does not want their children to view it because it might have certain language that people wouldn't want their kids to hear, it might be a little too graphic. Then we suggest you turn it to another channel.
Right. All right. It says right here. It says. It says. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
Not yet. That's right. Okay. Even though all this pestilence is hitting the way it is, this ain't the end of it. It is going to escalate. It is going to go into more different pestilence and things of this nature. So now you got this 19, this Corona 19, and all these other stuff. Like I said, this is going to become more stuff because, like that guy in Italy, he was looking for help, and his sister had died in the house, and nobody had came to get her yet. So now, when the body starts decaying, that creates another different set of pestilence. That's more disease and different type of pestilence.
But the bugs go eat it, the animals go eat it, and then they gonna spread it.
Well, no, they in the house, so her body just decaying in there. In the air.
Yeah.
So the first thing that happens when a body is deceased is it pisses and shits on itself. Okay, so now, did he clean that up? Did he bother to clean that up or not?
Right.
Okay, or did he clean that up and now he just waiting, just letting the body decay? Okay, go ahead, Al.
All right. It said verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation.
And that's what's happening right now.
Yeah, because in the news media, I think the president of Iran said that America created this COVID-19, like basically coronavirus, on purpose and is using it for medical terrorism.
Right.
And stuff like that. He said he used medical terrorism just to get some deaths and they're dying and stuff. So it's escalating. And the anger that wrath is getting all the nations getting angry at the war. Like I said,
Exactly.
Yep. It says, and there shall be famines, the famine word coming, then food famine, and pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places.
Right. So this stuff is spreading out now. At first they wanted to say it was just Wuhan, which is kind of a fucking mockery because of the fact that, like I said, how you gonna have a plague that you want to say started in China, but the patent is in the CDC here in America.
Right.
Okay.
Damn.
So how you going to say that? Like I said, but see, this has been America's fucking MO going all the way back to the so-called natives that was here with smallpox. They always go ahead. You get that.
Yeah, look at that Deuteronomy 37.
Yeah.
Curse.
Okay, but you see, they've always had that. This is part of, that's this the Edomites' MO, biological warfare. He's been doing it ever since then. Okay, so with that being the case as it is, you know, what you think that happened? This man to forget how to infect people with fucking biological diseases and changing it up. Ain't them good old boys that was part of the revolution? Didn't they dress up as so-called natives?
Yep.
And do the Boston Tea Party?
Blame it on gas.
So they always want to do the switcheroo. They want to do some dirt and impersonate some other people so they can do it. So now they'll take some shit and do that. But like they said, like the elder brought out, you know, that Wuhan hadn't showed up until after they had went over there to China and did them games and whatnot, them war games and shit, and all them troops that came over there. Now, then a month later, now this shit shows up. Go ahead, Al.
Deuteronomy 30, verse 7. And Yahweh thy power will put all the curses upon thy enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee.
You people hated us. Everybody profited from the Israelites going into captivity and being held in hardcore bondage for all them years. Okay? Everybody profited. They made money, they did commerce, you know, all those things. And it showed what it showed. So now you can't look at it now and want to know why is this happening. This is the second part of Manifest Destiny. Period. This is the second part of Manifest Destiny. Go ahead.
All right, Deuteronomy 28, verse 61. Also, every sickness, every plague, which is not written in this book of this law, then will Yahweh bring upon thee until thou be destroyed. For the curses go back on them.
That's right. I mean, hey, he didn't spare us.
Yep.
Think about that. He didn't spare us. As they say, we would put these chains of darkness. He brought all these curses upon his own people. So why y'all think that now y'all go get a chance to get around it? Y'all don't want to know or deal with why is this stuff happening now? Because of the fact that, like I said, the real truth had to get to the four corners of the earth, and then this shit was going to happen. Okay, so guess what? The real truth, the unicorn, and all that pushed this to the ends of the earth. So it's a wrap now. Ain't no more playground. Ain't no more playground. It's the real deal now.
Merch is dead, man.
That's it.
And soon these people right along with it, man. Look at that.
They council St. Patrick's Day.
Yep, sure did.
They council all the events downtown, man. The NHL's council, NBA's council.
All the sports
all
events.
The movies, how movie supposed to come out? That's on hold.
Yep.
Hollywood on hold.
Yeah. They not trying to drop no blockbuster movie right now because ain't nobody going out to
blockbuster movie.
This is a blockbuster. This is a blockbuster.
Ain't no need for no movies with superheroes. You about to see some amazing shit.
The real shit.
In your lifetime, man.
I'm going to read another disease curse. Deuteronomy 28, verse 21. Yahweh shall make pestilence cleave unto thee until he have consumed thee off from the land where thou go to possess. It says, Yahweh shall smite thee, this is what I meant to read, verse 15. Yahweh shall smite thee with a consumption and with a fever, and with an inflammation, and with extreme burning, and with the sword, and with the blasting, and with the mildew, and they shall pursue thee till thou perish.
And we dealt with that. We dealt with that as Israelites in our dwellings and things of this nature. When we was over at when I first came into the truth, and I was living with my brother Benji and this type of thing. Guess what? He took in the basement. One of the rooms wound up having mold in it. Okay, this type of thing. So we dealt with all these things. But like the brother said in Deuteronomy 30, you know, he said he goes past all those. So now you got these Edomites coming to our neighborhoods, moving in, having to deal with that shit. Okay, you know. So it's no more now just just the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American has got to deal with it. These curses are passing, so now the rest of the nations are seeing what it's like to be an Israelite.
It was you got Edomites in our neighborhood on the CTL platform. They digging in the garbage. It was our neighborhood.
That's right. That's right.
All right. So you know you won't go see that in all the way up to since America established all the way up to the early 2000s. You won't see that shit.
Right.
You start seeing it like lately, man, like in the late teens.
Right.
Of the 2000s and now, man.
Yep.
All right. It was anybody digging in the garbage, digging the garbage can on it was last summer digging the garbage can on 95th Station.
See, they digging
Old ass man.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I know.
Oh, man.
What happened?
You don't want them. It was one of them.
Don't go Al Bundy blind, huh?
Yeah. It was one of them.
Yeah. Oh,
Nice
okay.
car. Driving one of them. Motherfucker.
But
Okay.
you know what? I just gotta say this because you know what? These Jakes got them in the hood like it's regular. Like you
Right.
have a nigga, a regular ass gutty nigga, be talking to them like they are
Yeah.
man. Like when I was on the train, it was like this. Like it was like the dudes that was hanging with the bitch and the faggot. They weren't trying to like talk to the faggot like I don't know, but they was
Almost sodomite.
The water, my bad. Yeah. Well,
I know.
a bundle of sticks meant for murder, and that's what the Lord's gonna do to you people, just to clean it up.
Right.
Which is true. So you don't have to be a homosexual to be that. But yeah, they was talking to the vile affected, you know, like he was a friend, buddy. You know, back in the day, he would have talk shit and like or if they would have talked shit, they wouldn't have wanted to hang around him, man.
Right.
But the dude get off the train. And he was extra, man. He was really extra with it, you know. And he got off the train. They was like, "Oh yeah, man, be safe." And then while he gone, the dude's talking to the girls like, "Oh yeah, man, that guy raw as hell, man." I'm like, "What? Wait, what?" He's like, "Yeah, man, buddy around him up." I'm like, "These some young Jakes too, like nigga."
Yeah, look at it. See, but they don't pushed it so much in the thing now that they don't see the wrongness and what it is.
Yeah, they think it's some of you go on their websites, they got the things on their website,
Right,
video
right,
lists and
right,
shit.
right.
They think it's okay. It ain't okay, man.
Right, exactly.
It's a
But
fucking dude.
this is what the society is pushed. I got a scripture for you. This is Jeremiah 44:13. For I will punish them that dwelt in the land of Egypt, as I have punished Jerusalem by the sword, by the famine, and by the pestilence. Jerusalem, who is that? That's Israel.
Yeah.
Okay? So now he said he's going to punish them by the sword and by the famine and by the pestilence. The same way he punished us in the land of Egypt. Okay, well now he ain't talking about Egypt.
Right.
He's talking about here in America. You know, scripture's got many layers to it. Okay? And Egypt, we know Egypt just means bondage, and the Israelites are here in bondage in the Americas and all over the world now. Go ahead,
All right, I'm going to read two scriptures. 2 Ezra chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
Right. Diligently in itself.
And when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I had told thee before.
So these are the signs that he said. He said there was going to be a pestilence and earthquakes and diverse places and blood moves and all kinds of stuff. This made in the signs of heaven. He said that Yahweh Shai came back and reiterated all the things that the other prophets had said. Go ahead.
I'll read verse 2. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time where therein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
So Yahweh Shai now is visiting here or whatever. As far as the angels and whatnot, he got them down here bringing these plagues down here. Okay, so y'all think it is man-made, but the Most High gave him the biological technology to be able to turn this stuff into this. The same way he gave man the technology to be able to make nuclear weapons.
Verse 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world.
And that's what you're seeing now.
Yep.
You're seeing that now. You got run-on stuff. You got people buying up and starting to hoard up toilet tissue
Right.
and water and all these other kinds of things. But we've been saying this for years.
Yep.
But now that
Fan in hand,
but now that it's starting to hit the fan, now everybody panicking. And shit.
Bad toilet tissue.
That's it.
And now it's a ghost town, man. It was funny. Y'all was over across the street, and me and the brother we had noticed. It was like I don't know if y'all heard it. We was in Canton, It's just flipping down the street for the longest. It was like a modern day tongue.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I heard it was a beer can, a Schlitz can in the middle of it. Yeah, I heard it.
Verse 4, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
Exactly. So the prophet's been prophesying about lamentations, mournings, and woes since the beginning. And now we're in them last days. You know, this is the last time, you know, that the Israelites are going to have to be crying the blues and whatnot, as they say, singing the blues. Ain't no more B.B. Kings among us.
That's right.
And whatnot. When this is over with, we gonna give y'all the blues.
Right.
The black and the
black
blue.
eyes and
the black back and the blue eyes.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
For like as all that is made in the world have beginning and the end is manifest.
So the end is manifest. Now it just showed up in real time. It's manifested in a couple of ways. It's manifested in plagues. It manifests itself for years. It's just the brothers being out here doing it and whatnot. And now it's out here in these plagues and whatnot.
Yeah, it says what else? It says 6. Even so, times also the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and endings and effects and signs.
So these are the signs now, endings and the effects. We are living in that. This is all, like I said, America's getting ready to go up in a whole different flame that these people can't even understand. And before we get to that, they're going to be rounded up, martial law, butt stroke with motherfucking automatic weapons and the whole deal.
Yeah, because they're not, because when they declare, especially when they declare self-quarantine in Illinois, they're not going to obey that.
They're not
going to be
obey
rebellious.
That's right.
They're going to go out past 5 o'clock, whatever the
quarantine is.
Law, the cops going to track them down. They're going to shoot them, or they're going to put their ass in the container.
That's right. That's right.
It says, all right, it says right here, it says, verse 7, everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed.
So see, that's the scripture that says, I'll show you my faith by my works.
Yep.
There's going to be that combination that it's going to take between knowing the real Hebrew name of the Father and the Son, and having the faith and having the works that went with it. Okay, so you ain't gonna be able to walk around here and whatnot and talk about, well, I believed, and I had these words, and I had these words, and I had these words. But where was your works at?
All you fake camps, man.
That's it.
And this ain't nothing got to do with this. Is their camp. It's about you're not dividing. You're not dividing this truth correctly, man.
That's right.
All right. That's the issue we got with the other guys.
The bulk of the other camps and whatnot.
Right.
You know, they teach this, but then they want to still call on Christ. Or whatever they call it.
Even they got the Heavenly Father name, man. They say dumb things. John the Baptist wasn't a man of law, stuff like that.
Yeah,
or you scoffing against the 12 tribe sign, man.
Oh, I saw one guy that was talking about, he had the name of Yahweh and Yahweh Shah, but then they was on that John Shaft, so the speckled bird was thrown out the window.
Right.
That's complete madness, man.
That's right.
And you know what it says in the scripture? It says, in that day shall they all call upon the name with one consent, man.
That's right.
So eventually it's going to be made known who had the truth and who didn't.
Right. Who had the truth? Who was dealing with the name? Who was dealing with the speckled bird? Who was dealing with breaking down the good, the bad, and the ugly of the scriptures?
Yep.
You know, unfiltered, uncut, whatever. You come up with a question, y'all not gonna like the answer, but here's the answer.
Right, man. Right. Hey, Yahweh, for the last couple of years, he been waking up all 12 tribes of Israel. All of a sudden, you gonna wait till the last minute to correct things and stuff. Get out of here.
Exactly.
All right, hey man, the elect 1/3 about to be sealed, man.
That's it.
Ain't gonna be nobody coming up and correcting this, that. No, man. If you never had it before, and you ain't gonna get it.
Well, it says meddle not with them that are given to change, man. This is it, man.
This is it.
Peter, and all the prophets. So like I'm thinking about John, but shit, all the prophets say it. But John's, it's in the book of First John. My bad. First John. I think it's the 3rd chapter. You know.
Get it. Bring it out.
Get it.
Right. Let me shut the hell up.
Yeah, you ain't got to personally,
Right.
look for it and find it. You kind of know where it's at. Spirit will show it to you while you're looking for it. You know what side of the page you thought you saw it on.
I mean, I used to get Jeremiah mixed with Isaiah.
Yeah, I used to do that. I still do that from time to time. But yeah, why he getting that? But that's what I'm saying, man. So this is what we out here. We out here to wake up the elect. There's one or two things that we're doing at this point in time.
Right.
We waking up the elect, or edifying the elect, I should say, and condemning the rest of the world now. That's all that is. Ain't no in between it. Ain't no sugarcoating it. Ain't no going around it. That's exactly what's being done.
Right.
Okay.
Yahweh looking for is using us to look for his elect. All right. And whoever that may be, that's that person is. We're
Right.
not begging you to be. We're not pulling you by the pants. You drag it down so as you come in and come in. All that.
Yeah, ain't no more of that. Ain't no more feeling like I got to negotiate with you. I'm trying to negotiate you for your salvation. I'm trying to negotiate and this, that, and the other for your salvation. Like I said, I'm giving you the truth of it, as they say, through the terror of Yahweh,
Right.
which is way man.
Why he read, I'm going to get the rest of this.
Go ahead.
Second Ezra, verse 9, verse 8, shall be preserved from the said perils, all right, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. Ooh, so he has us elect chosen from the beginning.
Separated from the beginning.
Yeah.
That's it. So that's why I said in the end, if you're part of the elect, you was part of the elect from the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay? So as they say, he said, when Yahweh Shai said, no man shall be able to pluck thee.
Yep.
Okay, you ain't gonna be able to pluck him out of the hand if you're part of the elect, and no man gonna be able to force himself into the election.
Verse 9, then shall they be in a pitiful case which now had abused my ways.
See, so our people don't want to understand the Lord. They claim that they understand the Lord. They claim that they believe in the Lord, but they don't want to do the right things that the Lord says. They want to do the things that they think that the Lord wants, as opposed to what He says He wants.
Yep.
So what happens in a situation like that? You know, that's the disgruntled lover that says, hold on, I told you what I wanted for you to do for me to,
Right.
and you didn't do that.
Yep.
So all that other shit you talking about don't mean shit.
And they that had cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torment.
Oh, so because you didn't want to understand, that's Romans 10 and 2. Okay, that's that Romans as well. Okay, y'all wanted to deal with it on y'all behalf and not on what he said do. Go ahead, Doc.
You found it?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, bring it up.
This is 1 John chapter 2, verse 26. It says, these things I have written unto you concerning them that seduce you. You know? Those that come out speaking words, something
Enticing words in your
words, shit that you oh man, yeah man, I was thinking that makes sense, man. That's how, you know, because there'd be some worldly shit, something that you came up with, man. And that's what a lot of these camps do. They produce worldly shit because you know what? They still got a lot of that old nigga in them. So what do? They seduce you with that same old nigga that you didn't really put away because you fresh and new. And they pull you out, and now you more bugged out than when you came into the truth.
Hey,
Man.
what he say? What did they used to say back in the day? Motherfuckers sit around, smoke weed all day. They come up with that motherfucking doctrine, some more bullshit ass doctrine.
Oh, damn problems to do something.
Right.
And it's 2 years later, they still doing the same shit.
Right, exactly. That's it.
That's it?
Now, listen.
Okay, bring the word.
It says, but the anointing which ye have received of him that abideth in you, ye need not that any man teach you. But as the same anointing teacheth you all things. So it's not saying that you can't be taught. It's saying once you receive this truth, you don't need anything extra to teach you unless it's the same thing that you've been learning. Unless it's the same thing. I mean, because, you know, what does it say in the scripture? You know, I remember somebody had brought this out to me in Kazakh a long time ago. But it says, how can it say, you know, it says in the Old Testament right here, that you're not supposed to add it to the book, but then you got extra books, because it was the same thing. It's saying if you're adding extra knowledge that's not involved within the knowledge, man.
Right.
It's the same story, you know.
All the New Testament is the New Testament quoted the Old Testament for the bulk of what it is when they quoted don't it say this or don't it say
It's
that.
just reminding you.
It was reminding. So all they did was expound on what they was dealing with at that moment, and the fact that this is what the scriptures said. Yahweh Shai did it all the time. Isn't it written in your law?
Right. It says in Matthew 5:17 that he should not destroy the law.
Yeah, 5:17 to 20.
Right.
So
So
I get that.
Right. So prove that the old